Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, Marto and Tone. Now, before I kick start this show, or before I start the show, we are at episode 94 AC. Now, that's nearly the 100. But before we lost Pezza, we were at 184. We've been going for nearly 277 filmed shows. So that doesn't mean 277 weeks because we missed some as well. So, in essence, I reckon it's about time we said happy fifth birthday because that's how we've been going for 5 years, boys.
Wow.
5 years.
Well done. And we're still here.
And we are still here. And, um,
Yeah.
and I think what's really important before I get into your hellos and everything is to applaud the people that have stuck with us. We're sorry if you're on noodles, April died, but I'm sure we've had a lot of highs and lows and all sorts of stuff along the way. So for everyone that has stuck fat with us, thank you. 5 years is a good go.
It is. It's a Yes.
Yes.
very good go. Yes. Noodles, I'm not sure. The way we've been going lately, maybe they're scavenging the bins outside of Woolworths and Coles.
Anything is possible. So, gentlemen, over to you. How are you guys?
G'day, g'day. Yeah, our winter's finally hit here in Cairns. I just mentioned to the boys we're at 16 degrees tonight. That's freezing for Cairns. My Lord. It's nearly time to bring out the big dressing gown, the flannel.
Tone?
Mm.
Good evening, gentlemen. Yeah, well, it's the opposite here. It's the rainy season's just starting, well, sort of this week, I think, sort of today or tomorrow or whatever. And it's about 19 here, but it's starting to get a little bit humid. But it's only going to get progressively hotter and more humid and wet for the next month or so
Well, they reckon
before
that
we hit the.
we're going to have I don't know if it's an El Nino, Little Nino, I don't know what the sort, but it's going to be hotter and drier in this winter. So, for me personally, I'm happy with that because I don't mind a nice dry winter, but maybe the farmers don't. But enough of that. Enough of that. Last week, not great, but you know what? We're really good at picking losers because we got it right.
We sprinkled that point. I'll tell you what, last week was a good day for roughies if you're on them. If you like the outsiders, a double figure. Jesus.
Absolutely. But what about how good we were? We said we could like we gave our best bets, and that's pretty hard. We also gave some kickstarters, and yeah, all right, we get them here and there, and we found some roughies. But when we said a horse would not win, we were right.
Yes, money in the Betfair account.
That's true.
Bay
Yeah.
City.
So that's winning as well. So without further ado, whilst I've got my hot chocolate and my last Scotch finger, let's go into our kickstarters. So, gentlemen,
Woo-wee.
Marto, over to you.
Yeah, first
Righto.
race of the day, I believe, at where is it? Sandown Race One. A 2-year-old that was going to go to the Gym Crack in Sydney in spring. Nominated but elected to not to accept. Has trialled again in Sydney in the lead up to winter. But the Freedmans have taken her to Melbourne. Maybe she's a better left-hand tracker. But she's been flying in these trials. Willow's on barrier one. She goes straight to the front. Good luck running it down. Semantics, number 11. $2.45.
Sure price, good price.
Good.
I
That's
think
good.
it's overs, to be honest.
$2.45 is overs. Goodness
For
me.
this horse, yes, I think she's a little bit special, this one.
Well,
She
there we
should be
go.
$1.80.
Race one, number 11, you said.
That's it.
One of these up. Tone, go next.
Well, I'm probably kicking myself in the shooting myself in the foot again, but here we go. Ramwick Race 3, which is a highway. Race
Oh dear.
3, number 9, Wayburn. It's about $5. I've
Mm.
elected to give Nash Ruler a chance to win for me for a change. Coming out of barrier 9, it likes the soft track. It was a nice solid win last start at Ipswich, and I think he can go 2 on the bounce.
Nice one. About $5.
About $5,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. And me, myself, and I'm going to follow the Marto formula. Race one, number 11,
Oh,
just like Marto, except a different state. I'm going to Doomben, and I'm
Oh yeah.
sticking with sevens. And I think, Tone, you've backed this thing before, have you not?
I have, yes,
You have?
yes. It
Well,
didn't win for me. It probably win for you though.
well,
Good
that's the
luck.
way. Well, obviously the money's come for it because when I got on, it was 5.50. It's now $4.60. Look,
Correct.
Yeah, but that's only Marto's money. Marto's had a big.
quite possibly. But
Um,
look, this should look. It's got a nice draw, rain affected going there. It's not going to be a problem.
Not at all. Loves it.
And its first up run wasn't too bad. Hit the line, and I just think that second up has 1 second up, finds a wet track. Everything says go. There appears to be speed in the race, which is going to suit. So for me, it's a little bit of a let's get on the podium and win.
That's right. Tommy Berry,
That's good.
picture, Cherry.
Tommy Berry, one of Tone's favourites.
Yes,
Love
I
him.
like Tommy Berry. He's doing all right. He's one of my
Yes.
favourites. I'm a
Is
bit
he?
dirty on what's the name at the moment. The Bates is they both should be strung up.
Logan and Declan both in the bin, you
Logan,
reckon?
absolute disgrace, and Declan's not much better. Golly,
Tommy
Logan's
shit.
still
stack.
learning though. Logan's still a 2 kilo apprentice.
Yeah, and he still can't fucking ride. He better stay a bloody apprentice for the next couple of years. The amount of money he's cost me. Golly.
All right then. Moving on. Are we talking about the footy?
We are moving on. I didn't watch it. Hawthorn did win though, didn't they?
They did. It was a tough battle down there in Tassie. I don't know why they play night games in winter down there. It's wet, it's cold, it's windy, it's always low scoring. But to their credit, it was a good battle between the two sides. War of attrition. Hawthorn just hung on as Adelaide came back late. But it was a nice game to watch.
Did you watch
Just
it?
I
I didn't.
didn't see
pity the
it
poor
tonight.
fellas down there. 5 degrees, rain,
No,
wind. They're sitting on the bench with a freaking heater either side of them. Electric blankets on the bench to warm them up.
Is that what they're going to do down in Tassie? So when the Tassie team
Oh,
comes in, is that what they're going to do? They're going to have
look,
heat.
I think it's a nice time to play during the afternoon. But once that sun goes down, forget it. There should be no footy at night in
it gets
Tassie.
cold in Launceston.
No,
Terrible.
but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not weather sport.
Anyway, that's tonight.
We
Hawthorn
can have
just got over the line against Crows. We got the clash of the kids tomorrow night. Dreamtime at the G, Essendon versus Richmond.
Oh, would be a dream
Poor
time.
old
I'll be.
Richmond. What do you got? 40 players on your list. They've got
Oh,
25 to pick from, a
Marta,
23-man squad. They are in dire straits. Injuries killing them.
just
Yeah.
I mean, it's to the point, Taz, where they put a call out to the AFL where they can recruit extras, whether it's put them on a retainer for the rest of the year as an emergency or pay them on a weekly basis if they need them in the squad. Because, like I said, there's 23 men they pick each weekend, and there's only 25 fit players to pick from right now at Richmond.
That's all right. They picked the 23 of the best 25 they
What
got.
if what if two go down in training, they roll an ankle, and another one goes down in the game? You've got no one there. You have
Well,
to forfeit the match next week.
no, they can play one short.
Oh, no, they can't. Not
It's
the
not going to make
AFL
any
will not
difference.
oh,
allow it.
No, it's not going to make any
uh,
difference to either team. If they went out with a
It's
squad of 22 or went out with a squad of 21, it'd make no difference to them. They're both,
there.
unlike the Blues, who are back. We're, we're back,
don't
boys.
eat those mushrooms from the backyard, Taz. Do not stop eating those orange mushrooms in the backyard.
What are you talking about? Hey, we play 4 quarters of contested football.
It
How,
was good to finally see, to be honest.
anyway, be an interesting
Yeah.
round, and it will be an interesting game. Weather here in Melbourne hopefully the rain holds out. Two really young teams playing. We'll
Yes.
probably have Uncle Arthur there doing the welcome to country and all that sort of stuff. It's always a
Get rid of that shit.
look. It is always a
Sorry.
nice spectacle. That's all I'll say. But good
What?
luck, big crowd. Who knows? Tone, you might even get a
Wow.
as well.
Big
Yeah, well, I won't be
clubs.
talking to the daughter's boyfriend if Essendon win. I won't be talking to him for a month. He's an Essendon supporter.
Oh dear.
So, in other
But
words, your
yeah.
daughter feels for the handicap. But anyway, let's go to our best bet before we go. So, Marto, I'm going to get you to lead us
Oh,
away again.
one of the last of the day. I'm going to Randwick in race 9, 1,000 meter dash. Lyle's coming back first up. Very good short course specialist. Doesn't mind the wet track. Does prefer it dry, but doesn't mind the wet track. Has come in for a very, very good jump out recently, actually, at Randwick on the soft track. I do like this one. Zach Lloyd on, well, okay. But barrier three is going to be right up there on speed. Like I said, loves the wet track, loves the short course. Finished last prep on a hat trick, and no reason why he can't come back into the winner's circle first up on Saturday.
Yeah, nice one. Did win
So
three.
$3.20.
Does look short. Does look the winner. And it's not my poison, but that's a good thing because it's not because they're the types of horses that we look for when we're looking for poison, aren't they? Ones that we think are favourites that should get beaten. This
Yeah,
one,
well, I could poison myself. I think Snack Bar is also a bit of a danger, but just doesn't win first up. So I might go close and run into the
is it
Quinella.
how much it's carrying? Has it got a claim as well, isn't it? Is
No, no, we're 61 with Zach Lloyd on. They've gone in without the claim. So
okay.
Matty Smith has said, no, we're good enough to win with the big weight.
I think you're right. If it goes on last form and it's come back any stronger, I think you're right.
Yeah, if it was on a heavy, I'd say no, but we're going to go up to a soft six. Again, the rain is easing up in Sydney, so the track will improve.
Easing up right through Queensland, I think too. Tone, where are you going? Because you're not in Queensland because you don't like the criminals there.
No. Yeah, I've gone to your favourites, one of your old favourite state, but you've dumped them recently. I'm
I haven't.
staying in
I haven't
South
done.
Australia.
You've run me out of town.
Tone's in town, I'm out of here.
Oh well, I'll tell you what, Murray Bridge. I've gone to the I think Marto, just about the last of the day. Is it the last of the day? And it is, yeah,
Morfordville, not Murray Bridge, is it? It's Morfordville, isn't it? Or is it
uh,
Murray Bridge?
Murray Bridge. Yeah, Murray Bridge. Race 9, number 8, Mama. How do you say that? I'm a Manzor. I'm a Manzor. It's got young Connor Murtag on it. I thought it was a good win last start. Uh, this is its recent form's been pretty good, so I think it'll be hard to beat here. I just, mind you, the way I've been going lately, that wouldn't put too much on it, but I do like it.
Do you know why they call this horse how it got its name?
No.
Okay, in this gender equality um times that we live in, it's there was a bloke or a girl that said, "I'm a man's or I'm a woman."
Mm.
I'm just not sure which one I am. I'm a
And
man.
then they called for mental help,
Hmm.
right?
Didn't get it. Sorry, I tried,
Yeah,
Tone.
we did. It's just sick.
You've been doing those cryptic things again. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I
Doesn't
don't.
matter. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to Sandown, and I reckon this is a good thing. This is a combination that's excelled over time, proven combination. Nolan for Moody, race 5, number 15, Actuality. Drops back 100 metres. Don't think that's a problem. 1100 Caulfield, 1000 at Sandown, probably about the same sort of thing. Um, this thing last start, beat at Caulfield, ran second behind a pretty smart Tasmanian that came over in the name of Swift Force that I've been watching. And I think this race is definitely not any tougher. We're fourth up. We're ready to go. 1000 metres, not a problem. It might appear that she doesn't handle the rain affected going. It can appear that way. But if you go back and have a look at her rain affected starts, she's been really close. So if the track rain, has a bit of give or it happens to deteriorate, I reckon we could get a bit of a blow going. And if it blows out in the market, I like it. So I'm prepared to take it. I'm prepared to take the 3.90 $4 that's on offer now, and I'm prepared to wait to see if the market moves out. And if it does, I might have a little snap back at it again. So for me, I think fourth up, Actuality is ready to go. Moody and Nolan.
Definitely, definitely a good, strong
Yep.
combination. And
Yeah.
actuality, that's the 15 is definitely in my numbers. Actuality.
I love it. I love it when you say they're in your numbers, Marlo, because you are the number
Uh,
of the group.
Look, I think she's got to step up in class, but I like the lightweight. I like the draw, and I like Nolan on her back.
And I like what you're saying. Tone, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I like the combination, Moody and Noonan. Yeah, yep. I
Nolan.
think
Let's keep
uh,
going because you're due for a roughie. We didn't get one last week. We're due for one. Mark,
Rough.
I'm going to get you to lead us off again.
Oh, okay. I'll go the last of the day at Doomben. Get out stakes with a roughie. How about that? Race 9 at Doomben. Number 12, Metal Art. Why do I like Metal Art? I'll tell you what. He resumed in the ATC Trophy as a barrier trial based on the ride. He was just going around. He wasn't there to win. No real intent. Doomben 1350, that's his sweet spot. He loves this track. He loves this trip. A little bit of give in the track. I think it is drawing out. I don't think we're going to get the heavy eight that's been forecast. I think we're going to be on a soft 6 or 7.
I think you're right.
And I think that suits him absolutely perfectly. Barrier 6, Michael Rod, I couldn't tell you much about him. The stable, I couldn't tell you much about, but I have followed this horse before and I love it in Brisbane.
Surely you remember Michael Rodd when he used to ride in Melbourne.
That would be a long time ago. The name does ring a bell, but I can't
He
recall too much about him.
was a good rider, Michael, when he was here, and then I don't know what
Now,
happened
look,
up there, but
I don't know. He's done the bolt. He's done something wrong, and he's done the bolt up to Queensland. Maybe he just prefers the sun over the winter rain.
you're probably
But
right.
yeah, like I said, this horse does love the track. Has never missed a top 3 run out of 7 starts at Doomben.
Nice,
So why not?
absolutely.
At $27 and $6 a place, fill up your trifecta with metal art.
Why not? Nice one. Tone, where are you going?
actually I've moved to Ramwick now. Down to Ramwick for the roughie. Ramwick race 8, number 8, the 300.
Oh,
It's just on the double figures at $10. The win, 340 the place. I quite yeah, it's one that I've followed before, and I'm sticking with it here. What's
Hebo.
and the Greek freaks on board? What could you want? Like he will ride to win. Absolutely.
You,
From Gay's camp, its seventh wasn't too bad first up after a spell. And I think yeah, the Greek freak will get us home.
you know
Get
why?
the turkey delights there, big boy. Get the
There's nothing
Turkish
wrong with
delight.
it, Tone. I like the way that you found this one, the 300, because you're going to have 100 on your Kickstarter, 100 on your best bet, and 100 on your glory days. Perfect.
Geez, I wish. I
300.
That'd be
wish.
nice. That'd be nice. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
don't mind this one. It used to be a sprinter, but it looks like the stable's sort of trialing him at a longer trip now, a 14 and then out to 16, where he was running over 1,000 to 1,200 as a 3-year-old.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I don't mind this one, Tone, and I can understand the $10 odds because it's a chance.
It is a chance.
Yep. Hope it stays at around about the $10 mark, Marto.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to Sandown, race 8, number 14, Grid Girl. Now, again, I
Oh,
think
We
this
all
is
like a good grid girl.
that you've followed
don't
before.
we like a good girl?
She's a quality man. There's no doubt about that. First up, I mean, last preparation, her last 3 runs were Group 3 listed. And
Hmm.
um, she's got a good record first up, 4 starts, 2 wins and a placing. Last preparation, believe it or not, she won first up on a heavy track over about 1400 by 8 lengths, where she just jumped to the front and led. Now, it was a benchmark 70. She's obviously come on since then. Went to the paddock. Good old mares, we know how they are. They like to improve. So they start off as fillies, get a little bit of experience, and they're nice, those mares. Tone, you've had a few mares in your time, haven't you? Yeah, yeah, look at that.
He
No,
left them on the
Uh,
dance floor when the lights came on.
oh my God, that was a long time ago.
I think Grid Girl, again, I don't know, it's going to be towards the latter part of the day. Look, she's just going to jump. She's going to lead or be thereabouts. And it'll be interesting to see whether the track suits her, whether she's got the race fitness. But why not? She's done it before.
Yep.
Yes,
Price,
yes, I like it.
proven first up goes well. It's a bit of a recipe, and why not? Why not is what I say. What do you reckon, boys?
Exactly. Why not? It's a
Yep,
rough chance. Why not?
absolutely.
Play
Oh,
catch up.
there's always been a bit of a sniff for it, now
Mm.
and then too. Like gets supported. It's not a bad horse, so yeah,
Well,
have a few bucks on.
he's not.
I think we're all going to a
I
big
think
show
it's a,
this week.
I think it's a benchmark 100. So she's obviously it's a classy type. The horses going around are not going to be cats, but I just think she's overs. That's all. And sometimes
Who's on board?
Luke Curry.
Oh, he's a good. Yeah, he's all right.
I'm pretty sure
Curry,
Luke Curry. All
Luke
right,
the
yeah,
Duke.
Luke Curry. I thought it was Luke Curry. Maybe yeah, it is. It's Luke Curry. So he's ridden her before for a placing as well. So why not? Grid Girl, the 300
Why not?
and the Metal Art. It'll
There
pay
we go.
4,523 million to one.
Sounds good. Almost as good as Powerball.
There we go.
You know if
But
it
the
went
odds are
off?
better.
Did you know if it went off tonight?
I haven't checked my numbers yet. I could have.
Yeah, I hope it has, because hopefully it's me. But anyway, now we're done with tip and winners. Before we get into our normal chit chat, what about tip and
Oh,
losers?
shit. What did I tip?
I can
Oh
What did I
yes.
tip to lose? Let me just have a look. Oh, yes. Okay. My poison of the day, favorite to get beat, is going to go at Randwick, race 4. Cap St. Martin, the Irish. Oh, well, actually, it's a French horse, but used to race in Ireland, I guess. It's come over here. What's it had 4 runs and yeah, did win at 1900, 2400. I think might be a bit beyond it. I really think this horse wants a dry track as well. Just from barrier 2, it's going to get all muddled up. Nash Raw will on to butcher the ride. Unfortunately for the Archibalds, I don't think Cap St. Martin will win race 4 at Randwick.
It is favourite in the race.
Yep.
It is. It's a $3 favorite.
Okay, well, why not?
I
Let's get
well, yeah,
one $3
in
favourite
that,
beaten. I'm going to have a look. I'm
yeah.
going to have a look at the race four.
Well, I actually prefer the Toppy Thrice with Zach Waddick
Oh yes,
claiming 2, or the Budgie Smuggler. I think they can both get over the top of Saint Cap Saint Martin.
Thrice is also an overseas horse, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but it does run much better. I think much more suited at the 2400 now.
Yeah, is that Gaze? Yeah, it is. I
Yes, it
looked at
is.
it. I actually had a good look at it, to be honest. Because I looked at the race. The Budgie Smuggler. Well,
I've
I,
been on. I think we've all been on that before at one stage, haven't we? We've all tipped that before.
I think
Probably.
I don't know if I've tipped it, but I know I've been around it. That's for sure. So, it's come into the market a bit too. So they've had a crack at it. 550 into
Yep.
$3.50. So,
Yeah, that's right.
Having a go.
Well,
hopefully,
there was King of the Sea was going to win this race, and it got scratched, and you're getting about 30% deductions for that.
you are.
Um,
Why not?
because I think they just wanted the dry track, to be honest. But anyway, it's been scratched, so that's why the big deductions and the big drop in price.
Now that's
But after the drop, it was supported, so I think yeah, the Budgie Smuggler's a good chance.
well, you've
Joshy
got one.
Parra
Yep.
for Bjorn
You've got
Bank.
one beaten already, Tone. You're also
Yep.
going to Randwick looking to get something beaten.
Yes, and actually, it's in the same race as my roughie, Glory Days roughie, Ramwick Race 8, number 18, Spione. It's 360 favourite. It's got that useless Tyler Schiller on it. He'll get it beaten somehow.
Geez,
Absolute. Yeah, I just don't like this. It's coming out of the bloody car park out of 16 as well. But Schiller, I've got no confidence in him
Yes,
in
mate.
being able to win on this favourite. I just can't see it. Might
nice.
be
Yeah,
totally.
after the last run, the 1600 looks like a big step up for Spion, doesn't it? And definitely way out of class at 52 kilos. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well,
Um,
Look, I tipped this midweek when it won first up. I haven't followed
yes.
it since, to be honest. Um, so I hope it gets beaten. There you go. Nice and simple.
there we go.
I would
Yeah,
have
well,
one. I hope it gets beaten because I haven't been on
so
it since.
Taz is jumping up about 4 or 5 classes since that first start
100%.
win.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that was midweek as well. So,
exactly. That's even worse.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. No, I
Let's
agree.
get that favourite beat too. Where are you going, Taz? What's your poison?
Okay, my poison's over in South Australia, Murray Bridge Race 5, number 9, Tip Top Tory. So $3.90 did win the Australian Guineas, or sorry, the
Mm.
Adelaide Guineas. But it won it and it was about 20 to 1. So, I mean, Tone, your old saying that even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
going on the fact that Tip Top Tory struck like a broken clock when it won last start. I really like something else in this race. I almost threw it out as my best bet, but I didn't, and that's Placo. Um, yeah, look, I just don't think Tip Top Tory's form is going to hold up. I think that it won a Fluker's race, and I think it'll get beaten. That's the best way.
Perfect. Tip top Tory is not tip top shape.
No, it's not. Now, there's also some cups. There's a big cup going around, isn't there? Not like as big as the Melbourne Cup or the Adelaide Cup or the
It's a pretty
Launceston.
hot field.
Do you think so? It is pretty hot.
Doomben Cup. Yes, I do. I think it's pretty wide open. I think any one of them can win. Even Kovalik. You're talking about the Doomben Cup, correct?
I am talking about the Dooman Cup.
Yes, you are. Okay, beautiful. Even Kovalika at $35, there's still a chance in this. Um, I wish there was one more horse in there because I would love to be on asterisk each way in the Doomben Cup. He won the Sydney Cup. He then went to Gosford and won the Gosford Cup. He screams home late, doesn't mind a wet track, and this trip is right up his alley. But it's not. It's only a seven horse field, so
Hang
I
on,
can't
hang
go
on,
each way.
hang on, Marto. You said it won a Sydney Cup.
Yes.
That's over 3,200.
No, the 2000. Sorry, the Liverpool Cup it might have been
Okay,
called. But
sorry.
sorry,
Because I'm thinking, hang
yes.
on, Dick,
Uh,
3,200. This is only
no,
2
no.
meter race.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry.
it was at Randwick. It beat Wang over the 2000. It then went and beat a pretty hot field at in the Gosford Cup.
Yep.
Zephyr it beat was carrying 8 kilos more and come screaming home down the outside over 2100. Um, I think he's going for the treble here, 3 cups in a row.
Who do you like?
But
Do you like
I
it?
would. I do, but like I said, I prefer to have him each way because I think that's the sort of bet he is on the Doomben track. But I think Birdman, the way he chased Pride of Jenny last start in the was it the Hollandale? Pride
Yep.
of Jenny was paddling and he was closing late. I know half yours was coming up as well, but I don't want to touch half yours until he gets to 2400. So I'm going to stay away from him. Not that he's not a chance to win, because I think he is. But I just like the way Birdman finished last week over the 1800.
Nice one. So, Marto, I want you to go back and watch this when when we've put it up because there was a line in that state in amongst that you said that when you
Mhm.
hear it you'll think it's quite funny because you said half yours was coming up.
Oh, sorry, I meant coming home. That's
Yeah.
I said coming up.
And I
Yes, I
thought
meant coming home.
and
It
I
was.
thought half yours was coming up and I'm thinking, hang on, I better have a look there.
Yep. Well, there's a couple of ways you can take that. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But we all don't all have our minds in the gutter, Taz. But I
Well,
mean,
I
half yours
do.
was warming up late over the 1800. He was never catching Pride of Jenny with that cracking pace set, get out to 10 lengths. I don't think she's going to go that hard again, but she might get out to 4 or 5 length lead because it is a bit further. They might ride her just that little bit more conservatively with Declan Bates on. But yeah, like I said, I just like the way Birdman was closing on her late. Another 50 meters, Birdman wins the Hollandale last week.
What do you reckon, Tony?
And yes, Tone, what do
Um,
you think? Enough of me.
well, small field. The race really doesn't interest me much. 5 of the 7 horses I won't back because of the jockeys that are on them. That's
So what's
why
your
I've
top
stuck.
two? Birdman.
Jamie Ford. I think Bourbon will win it. 5 other hoops in there are absolutely untrustworthy as hell. So I'm mainly looking at the jockey in this situation. But yeah, Beebman is definitely due for another win. Sorry, Bert. What am I
Vauban.
saying? Right,
Birdman.
is definitely due for another win. So yeah, I'm
Well,
sticking with J Mac.
on I know in a chat I said that my poison was nearly Birdman, but I wasn't prepared to do it. Um, so I didn't. Even
Mhm.
though personally, I think this race sets up perfectly for She's a Hustler because
Yeah.
I think, Marto, you said it before, that Pride of Jenny will go out, but I reckon She's a Hustler will probably take the trail. And I know, Tone, last prep, I think you tipped it after it had won a few and it got beat, and then it came out and won the following start. Well, I think she might, well, this horse probably maps really, really well. And I don't know about Birdman. I just, I don't know. I think,
I think it was a gut buster last week.
yeah, maybe it was. That's the thing.
Yeah, it could be. That's what I'm
Um,
worried about too.
and that's why I think She's a Hustler might get the favours in the race. It is a small field, and you can apply the tone formula,
That's
and that is just take the two roughest. But I don't think she's big. I don't think she's going to be a big roughie, but an improving
No.
surface is going to play into her
Yeah.
hands as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too. Yeah, definitely.
So, I think the next 3 days, the weather forecast in Brisbane is for sunshine and low 20s, and that might dry out the track a bit to probably a soft 6 or 7. And that'll probably help her.
If it does, yeah, it'll definitely bring her into it.
Yep. So that's
Uh,
yep.
and in saying that, if it does improve to a soft six, that actually plays against Pride of Jenny.
yeah.
She'd probably be better suited on the heavy against all of these.
Yeah, well then, she's kicking up the dirt and they're eating it, so to speak, as well. So
Yeah, and takes a bit longer to wind up too on the heavy.
my word it does. Now, gentlemen, what else have you got on the go? Anything else? Have
Well,
you found anything sneaky?
yeah, I'll tell you what, we've got back to me. We've got Lightning Man running around again at the Stayers final at Pakenham on Friday night, tomorrow night at $27. It's another 2,000 meter race, but the track is going to be softer than it was last time. He didn't appreciate that hard going. It was a pass mark. It
Yep.
was his first run out here. This is his second run. I believe we got, is it Geordie Childs on? I'm not sure. We do have a strong jockey on,
Yep.
but at $27, we're hoping to run into the places, and it wouldn't surprise if he did win. Again, it's more of a watch race than a betting race, but at $27, I think I might be having
What's he,
a little tenner on.
what's he here for, Marto? I mean, like he was bought from overseas,
He,
he was brought here.
yep.
What's he here to
He
win?
came out. He
I want
came
to
out
know.
with cups in mind, as in Cox Plate, Caulfield Cup, Sydney Cup, those sort of races.
Does he have the
Uh,
class?
he Yeah, definitely has the class. He's got the staying blood as well. His father was a 2,400 meter Group 1 winner. His mother was a 3,300 meter Group 3 jumps winner. So he's got staying blood in him. He's still very young and trying to put it all together and trying to adapt to the hard tracks out here. Like I said, it's only his second start out here. 2,000 at Pakenham on Friday night at $27. It's worth a little each way go in the Stayers final. But we are looking for further next start.
Nice one. Tone, anything on the sneaky?
the only thing I'm looking at is Saturday, Randwick Race 7, one of the old favourites, and you've been on it too. Number 8, I Am the Empire.
Yeah, we
It's
have.
about $81 to win and 13 the place. It's getting to that time of year when it runs in, it could pop up, run a place at odds.
Yeah.
It's a horrible race because it's got about 10 of my horses in it.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Well, I think when we've been going 5 odd years just here, and we've got a little bit of history prior to that as well, I think we've pretty much got a stake in a lot of them, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Not many that we
Absolutely.
don't know. So I I haven't done any external type homework this week, to be honest. Um, my black booker, it threw up something today, and I didn't bother putting it up on the page, to be honest. Um, and I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad that I didn't get on it as well because I think all I saw is it wasn't 1, 2, and 3, and that was enough for me. I'll probably end up watching the video later, but I think I could have a quiet weekend. I mean, Pac-Man tomorrow looks good, but I'm going to see Mortal Kombat the movie. Mortal
Well,
Kombat.
part two.
Okay.
You seen it? Marty,
Not
you're a
not yet.
movies man.
Not
No?
yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
okay.
So that's going to be my night, I think, tomorrow. Just a quiet night at the movies. Big football derby, as in the round ball. We're playing the top of the table team now with the
Oh,
big boys level.
Ooh.
So we're semi-pro now. We charge a gate. We got the passes, all that sort of stuff. Uh,
Beautiful.
but that's my weekend. So, gentlemen, I don't have anything else. I mean, anything else you want to share for
No.
people?
Saturday's going to
Um,
be watching the races half the day and then switch over and watch a Clash of the Titans, Geelong versus Sydney down at Cardinia
Yes,
Park.
yes. I'm looking forward to watching
Oh,
that
what a
myself.
match that's going to be. 1v4.
I don't know who I think I think I want Geelong to win that.
Well, I'm not surprised you'd say that, actually.
No, but there's a reason. Because Carlton have got them the following week.
Oh, right.
So
They're
that
going to
Oh,
run
yeah,
out of gas trying to beat
yeah,
Sydney.
well that way we go three in a row.
Yeah, I think if you are playing same game multis, I think Mullins is a very good bet. I think he's going to be hard to stop for Geelong, the Irishman. He has been the last couple of weeks, and I think he's going to run right against Sydney. Just hope that we've got the class to get over the top of him.
What did you think about the McRae scenario where he was talking to Grundy over the sideline when he gave him the
No,
ball or something? Did you see that incident where there was
no, I can't say I'm aware of it. No.
yeah, so basically what happened is the ball went out and Grundy went over to the fence and the Collingwood coach was on the sidelines and he said something to him. No one knows what he said. But yeah, a bit of a media hype down here about it that opposition
Right.
coaches shouldn't be talking to players and stuff like that.
Why not? Give him a tee
yeah.
up. He probably told him his mum's a whatever, and
No, they
trying to
reckon he
get under
said
his
something, but
skin.
I reckon he probably would have said something like, "Oh, are we still paying for you?"
Yeah, again, it's just a jibe.
Yeah,
It's
that's
part
all
of the game. It's sledging. Put
right.
your opponents off.
But yeah,
Speaking of rucks, though, Melbourne has got another problem because they've got a
oh,
very good up and coming ruck, second to Maxi Gawn, and he's going to become too good for that side and have to go elsewhere, the same as Brody Grundy did.
well, that's all right. Carlton will have him.
Someone's going to take
We
him and
could
they're going
do
to
with
snap
a
him up,
ruck. We
and they're
need
going to
we
end up
need
with
a
a
ruck.
very, very good ruck.
I reckon Marto Tone was right there because I think Richmond with Nankervis
Oh,
could be in the market. You're ready for a new ruckman too.
we
Yeah,
are.
We've
yeah,
We need one.
got a young list as well, so the
yeah.
kindergarten
Well,
tigers will all grow up together.
that's right. And Maxi Gawn's not ready to pull the pin yet. So, yeah, this young fella is going to be looking for elsewhere.
Why not, gentlemen? We've got
That's
less
it.
than a minute. I
Push.
wish you well.
Yes.
Never odd or even spelt backwards is the same thing. Spell it
There
like
we go.
it is. Work it out. Have a
All right.
great weekend. Good luck to you.
Yeah,
Enjoy the race and enjoy the footy. Good luck, boys.
boys, about time we had a win this weekend, is it?
Let's do it. Make it happen.
Absolutely.